Hey guys, welcome back to my studio today. Thank you for joining me. We're working on this last panel, okay? And I had some mishaps with my little pocket here well, it's a flip out that I was working on with the eyelets. I think I fixed the issue. I've got the settings, and I'll put up a picture here of the settings that I'm using. Apparently, I was using the wrong settings for this. It's supposed to be C3. C3. That's what I was supposed to be using. So let's hopefully that works today. Now, in the meantime, while I was trying to figure that out, I did go ahead and add some extra elements here because I want to glue this down. But before I did, I wanted to add some things. So you can see that I've added some of the flowers, and I've tried to leave them a little bit rough edged a little bit so that they look kind of like they have some movement to them. And then I added these cute little butterflies. I don't know why I went with the orange. Nothing else really in here this was orange, but I hadn't decorated anything with orange, but it just seemed to flow with it, I thought. Maybe because of the purple and the yellow, they just seem to go really well together. So so I got that done, and you can see on the back, I'll take that off, so you can see where all the stitching and stuff like that. And you can also see that I decided to reinforce the flip, where it's going to flip. I used washi tape on all the edges. You won't see those when I'm done, but they do reinforce the edges for bending. Okay, so, and let's see, what else did I do? See, I reinforced this one, and then I reinforced this one as well on the inside. And I went ahead and taped this magnet down right here. Oh, and this I forgot to show you. So I taped the magnet down, and when I open this magnet, I went ahead and let me push this one off to the side so you can see this one, hopefully. I went ahead and sewed around the whole edge of this. Hopefully you guys can see that. Maybe if I rotate it slowly, you can see the gold thread in it. It's really pretty. I did it right there and also right here. And then I went ahead and cut the slit so that, because this is going to be a pocket. So as you remember, the edging was a little bit too long here, so I do need to cut that down. But yeah, so this will be the pocket. So it'll be like this. What I'm thinking about doing is taking my Distress ink and on the inside of this right here, doing some inking right there so that it's not completely plain white. But I don't know yet. I may or may not. I don't know. Because the white in the Whimsy Journal doesn't seem to make it look any less pretty. So I kind of like it. So I don't know. Okay, so what I'm going to work on today, I'm not going to round the corners. I still need to do that. You got to remember to do that. But I'm not going to do that until after this panel is glued to this panel, which I'm not quite ready to do. Almost ready. Almost ready. But what I want to work on today is getting these done. So let's try and get these eyelets in. That'll be my first big tackle for the day, right? Okay. Let's just bring them back over. I am going to go ahead and use the tiny ones. So my settings for C3 are for these tiny ones. Let's see. Looks like I'm missing some. They're all over the place over here. So I will try to find them. I'll try to find them in a second. Let's go ahead and see if I can get the setting to work. Okay. In. And in. Okay, here we go. Also, I was told that I was pushing too hard, but oh no, that is horrible. I cannot be pushing too hard when it looks like that. But this front looks fine, so let me try just flattening it out again. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, we'll go with that though. I think I can live with that setting. And I still need to, I'm missing one. I'll have to dig me out another one. Oh, That one did perfect. Look at that. Ah, I don't know. I don't mean to. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, yeah, that one worked too. Okay, so I don't know why that one didn't and these did, but it's in there now, okay? So I'm going to leave it. Sorry, I was looking for the other of these. I know they're sitting right there beside me. I just can't see them. Let me try to put this in. Okay, see, I can live with that. That was okay with me, but let's try it again. Whoops, nope. Okay, so it's actually like medium pressure. And I can hear a little pop, and that's whenever I stop pushing. Let me open my little container. And we will try to find these exact ones. Let me get my tweezers. Okay. Is this one? Yes, there's one. Let's find one more. Okay, I'm going to put this in before I lose it. I do have it sitting here. Yeah, that worked. And voila! I found it. It's probably like the last one in here. Okay. There we go. I'll put that off to the side. Put that out of my way. Okay. And crunch time. There we go. All right. That one came out really well. So let's see what else I wanted to do. Oh, I wanted to add this on. I want to add these to it. This will be easy. Hopefully this will be easy. This is just going to be a little opening. There we go. Just okay. All right, so that will just slide so that this can pop open like that. And once it's all glued down, it should be a lot easier. So let's add that to this one. Okay, there we go. Okay, so those things are done. Now I'm going to cut the page, this one. I'm going to cut it to the size that I want these to sit. So let me move everything out of the way. I don't need this anymore. So, all right, I'm just going to kind of eyeball where I want this to sit on my page. I think about there. I think that's cute. Oops, I moved it. Let me eyeball it after I put it down. Okay. So, yeah, right about there. So I'm thinking, yeah, right about there should be the cutoff. I'm going to be running some lace. So I think right in front of this, right there. So about an inch, I might as well do an inch and a quarter. That way it's nice and even. Inch and a quarter. I'm going to take that piece off. And this should still, yes, this still sits nicely right there. So I probably will come back and sew this. But I got this really pretty lace. Yeah, 50 cents for this whole thing of lace. And I think I'm going to run it along the edge right here. Let me see. Do I want the double lace? Or... Yeah, I think it's just the single. So I'm just going to cut a strip and glue this on there, and then come back and sew this whole panel. Sew around the whole panel, I mean. Let's see. How much do I need? Right there. Okay, so we'll set that off to the side. I'm just going to, this has already been cut, so I'm just going to cut where I use the same cut mark, which is kind of down the seam. Yeah, some of my ideas changed while I was working with those eyelets, trying to figure out how to get those eyelets on. So some of my concepts kind of changed a little bit, and that's why, because I thought this looked a little bit plain, and that's why I decided to add something to it, just like this piece of lace. I think that just having that extra element right there, and then I'm going to sew it down, I think that'll work really nicely. So I'm just going to gently dab some glue on to make it hold, just mostly in the corner areas, and then run a bead right through there. But I'm going to take my finger and smoosh it out. Smoosh it. I don't know if that's a word, smooshing it. Okay. Hopefully, oh, apparently I didn't get enough on there. So I guess smooshing it wasn't such a good idea. It didn't hold. I just need it to hold until I get it to the sewing machine. Yeah, be nice. There we go. Looks like I got a little bit extra here, so I'm going to pull this up just a hair. There we go. There, just like that. All right, and then I'm going to sew around this panel here. I'm not sure if I'm going to, I think I might use the gold that I did on her. Because it's really subtle. You can barely see it. But I do have this other gold. It's like copper. I guess it's copper. I'm not sure. Is that copper? I'm not sure, but either way. It's a little darker, so I may use it. I don't know. I'll figure that out because I don't sew on the screen. So, all right. So this piece is pretty much done. I'm going to be laying this in here like that. So, and this one's done. And let's see how this is looking. This goes under here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now you can see that this is going to be there, but I'm going to use this piece to kind of be kind of covered up with this here. So that'll kind of blend together. Does that blend together too much? Maybe I should use the green on the other side. Yeah, I like this green. Just slightly tone different, but I like it. Okay, so let's go ahead and crease this and put it on. I think that's a good idea. Okay, so let's see. Think about, I'm just gonna eyeball it. I'm not really, make sure that it's, can I just do it half and half? No, that won't work. That might work. Okay, I'm just gonna come up to the crease line right here. Just creasing it like that so that I can come over here and do it with my creaser. I don't know. Here we go. All right there. Whoop, got off. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with me? Oh, goodness. Okay. Do you see it jumping? My hand is not steady today. There, I got it. Horrible noise, but I got it. All right. Oops. Tore my lace right off there, but that's okay because it just needs to stay there gently, just so I know where it's at when I go to sew. Okay, I'm going to scoot this in just slightly. So it'll kind of, so it's not right on this crease line right here. I think, yeah, because that bulks it up. So I'm going to scooch it in. Open this so I can see what I'm doing. And yeah, that'll be right there. Okay, I think that will work for me. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to take another piece of this lace, only I'm going to go straight across right here. So let me see. I was thinking about using the whole, but actually what I was wanting to do over here was to make a belly band. That was one other thing I changed my mind about. I may make that into a really soft belly band using the same lace. That way it kind of gives a nice subtle look. Okay. All right, yes, I like that. I think that's pretty. Let me pull this out. Oh, the laces kind of go up against each other. All right, now, what do you think? Do the laces compete too much? I'm thinking they do. Okay, so I'm going to use this one on the belly band side, and I'm going to get something different and put here, okay? So that's my plan. Let's see, what else can we do? Okay, so this needs a notch out of it. So let me get my, yeah, I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to grab my, sorry about the noise. I am just going to grab my circle punch. I'm going to use my larger one. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball where the middle is. And let's say right around in here. There we go. And yeah, do that so it's easier to reach in and out. But you know what? I may have gone too far because this may, no, I didn't. Okay, great. I want to make sure that this is still on the inside of that. So there we go. Okay, so except for that piece of lace falling off on me, I think this is going to go like that. Oh, I forgot. I need to put magnets in for that as well. Don't let me forget that. Okay, how did I want to? I got some new magnets instead of the tiny ones. I've got these ones that are 10 by 1 millimeter, and they're really strong. And no, put them down on my metal desk. My bad. I can't. Makes it hard to get them up. Okay, I'm not happy with this lace not sticking. When I go to sew that, I'm afraid it's going to be all gunky from the glue, but I want it to stick for a second. Okay. Here we go. Just now then. Just hold still right there. That's all I need. Okay. So I need to ink up the edges too before I sew them. I originally wasn't going to sew along here, so I don't think I will. I may sew this panel though, and put the lace on, because that's going to look like that. So it'll be up just a hair more right here. And then these are going to sit right there. Yeah, that looks good. And then this is a pocket, and then oh, wait. Just realized what the problem was. I can't flip this if this doesn't lift. So this actually has to be a little bit shorter. This has to be shorter than this. So let me mark that. What was I thinking? Okay, so we will put it right here. I just need to cut that little bit off, okay? I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I could have just flipped that over backwards, but that's okay. Today is not a thinking day, apparently. No thinking. should be going on today. All right, now that should work. Everything is falling apart. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right, now it's just shy of this pocket. Ooh, maybe instead of a magnet, maybe whenever I put something in here, like a card, let me just grab one, like a card or something, it will hold that pocket closed. Oh, I like that idea. That might be better than the magnet, because I was worried about the magnets competing. So if I just put it, yeah, that's using my brain. So I use my brain. So I'm not going to put a magnet. Forget the magnets. Forget the magnets, which I've stuck to my desk. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be just shy of that. All right. Do you feel like you're not getting anywhere with me today? Because that's what's happening. All right. So I'm going to put these aside so I can show you the next bit is this panel right here. Now, what I'm going to do with it, I have the pieces already semi cut out here, but let me just figure out how to lay this. Let me just grab a clip so I can hold this close and still use my hands. There we go. All right, so what I was planning on doing is adding these little, aren't they cute? They're like little, they're 1.5 inches is what these are. It's just 1.5 inches. They're double-sided, but I think I may cover the back side. I haven't decided on that yet. So underneath of these are going to be little tea stand papers. I'm not sure what kind yet, but something tea stand underneath of these. And these will be hinged. I'm going to put these on a hinge, probably with washi. It's probably going to be a washi hinge, so that way it washi doesn't really take up any space. The way I could do lace, I may do a piece of lace like this. If it was on a lace hinge, that would also work. So since it's whimsy, I may do lace. I have a lot of lace. So. Okay, then the other element is going to be, I'm just going to lay this in the middle so you can see it. I don't need that. It's going to be this piece right here. Oops, it's a little off center. Hopefully you guys can see that. There we go. And then this is going to slide up and down, and that's what releases these to be able to flip open. So isn't this cute? And then I'll probably put something right in the middle, just a little piece of something, maybe a little fabric or something with a little bit of a butterfly or something like that. And so, yeah, this whole piece needs inked up. So I wanted to show you guys this. So I need to glue this down. And then these will be hinged. And whenever you open them, like this and this, inside the same space on this will be tea stain paper that you can write on. Hopefully that makes sense. And we'll be assembling that, but let me assemble this real quick. Let's see. I actually don't need the Fabri-Tac. Let's see the art glitter glue is working. Let's use it. It's not going to work. It's closed. So, all right. I'm just going to go around the edge right here. I did use my die, my Sizzix die cutter to cut these, but you don't have to. You could easily just do your own shapes, whatever you want. Make sure that's completely closed up. There we go. Yeah, you can use your own shapes. You can do your circles. You can use your punches to make this element. And on this side, I'm going to make a slit, and slightly wide slit actually, so that this can slide easily through it. And then it'll on the backs. Well, I'll just show you whenever we get there. But it's going to have an element in the back so that this slides. It's going to use a little bit of foam so that it gives it that little bit of a lift. Okay, there we go. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. Okay, now I didn't ink up the inside pink area, and I kind of like that because it gave it more of, I didn't want too vintagey on it, but I do want to ink this part up. Sometimes whenever I add that, it makes it look, it doesn't enhance it, you know, especially on pink, I found. I don't know why, but I just prefer it not on pink. There, just like that. Isn't that cute? Okay, so yeah, we got this one. Oops, no, that's oops. Okay, so it'll be something like this, and then this will be right in the middle, like that. Yeah, that's so cute. And maybe I have plenty of room here. I could move this slider up like this and add something right here that maybe flips down and has plenty of writing space. I think that's a good idea. Okay. I even had some of this left. I might use it. Okay, so let me jump back onto this and this. I have these flowers I want to put on there. In case you guys thought I forgot, I didn't. Okay, I slide them up. And I have two flowers, but first I want to put this is from a very old dictionary. I don't even know what the words are, but and it's very brittle, so it's perfect for this, to put this on. I wish my art glitter glue was working. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, it's very brittle. Okay, and we'll add this one. This one actually has a straight edge. Yeah, so I'm gonna put it off to the side a little bit. Stop it. Them strings get me every time. All right. I think I'm just going to try and glue the flower itself. Here we go. Sorry, I had to turn that around with gluey hands. I hope you guys can see, and I'm not off screen. Sometimes I forget to move it up, you know. There we go. It might need a little bit of a washi right here, so I'll probably be adding just a little bit of a washi across the stem piece on this. I don't have it out right now, otherwise I'd just go ahead and add it, but I might be able to find it real quick. Let me see if I can. I think I know where it's at. There we go. Doesn't that look so much better? Okay, and hopefully that won't catch on the flower. It's going to catch on the flower. Gotta make sure it's down. This one I got down far enough. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not happy about having to move that, but okay, that should work. The little slide, I don't want it to rip off the petal all the time, you know? I think if I get it down far enough, I can. What do you guys think? Yeah, I did rip the petal a little bit, but I think that'll be all right. All right, let me see if I can't find that washi tape. Okay, I did find some. Actually, I found a lot. So I got this, but I also have this brilliant color here. Let's see, the browns. I think I'm going to use the more brilliant shade here. Kind of like the dual tone that it gives. Just need a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's do it on the other side. I don't like that piece. Let me try cutting it again. There we go. That piece was a little bit crooked. There we go. Yeah, I like that. It just gives it a little bit more character, I think. Okay, so I need to ink all this up, and then we can start assembling everything, hopefully. I'm going to do some sewing. I'm going to pick out some different lace for this to go across here. Probably sew this on this panel. Yeah, so we're almost done, guys. We're getting so close to the finish line. So, all right, so next time we'll probably end up gluing this down. I really think that these are really cute. So thank you guys for joining me today. Next time, hopefully we will actually be able to finish everything out and get this whole panel assembled. That's my goal. So I want to go ahead and do all the sewing and picking out all of the materials for it. So I hope you guys have a blessed day.